And now, it's time for another Dice Tower review with Tom Vasel.
Well, hello, I'm Tom Vasel, and today I'm going to be reviewing this game with my daughter Melody, because today's game I'm talking about a kid's game, and it's always good to get the kid's point of view, right? Okay, so today we're talking about King Toad. This is a game from Gamewright. Now, I like games from Gamewright, usually, although sometimes they don't. I don't find them very enjoyable, and this would be one that I thought, it just didn't cut it. See, in this game, players are dealt a hand of cards, and your goal is basically to get rid of your hand of cards. Once you get rid of your hand of cards, you'll then get a coin, and then the first person to get so many coins wins the game. Now, the cards, there's 5 different cards. There's a 1, 2, 3, 4, and then there's a card with King Toad on himself. Now, how do you play the card? When it's your turn, what's the first card you have to play?
Number 1.
And then after number 1, what can the next person play?
2.
But what if you don't have a number 2?
Skip to
Well,
the next person.
And do you have to draw a card from the pile?
Yeah.
Right. So if you don't have the next card that's in line, you have to draw from the pile. So if you have a 2, then you play a 2 on top of a 1. Then on top of a 2, we play a
3.
And on top of a 3, we play a
4.
But we don't have a 5, so on top of a 4, we play a
1.
Right. Now, anytime you want, you can play a King Toad card. Usually, it's best to play them when you don't have any cards from your hand to play. Then when you play a King Toad card, you are like a toad, and you stick your tongue out 1 to 4 times, and then everyone else has to quick throw down a card that matches the amount of times. So if you stick your tongue out 3 times, everyone has to play a 3 card. Show us how you do that. So stick your tongue out how many times? Go ahead, and I'll try to play a card that matches it. Go ahead. Okay, 3. So I saw that was 3. I'm looking through my hand. Oh, 3. Okay, so then the turn immediately passes to me, and if she's next to me, she gets to go again. All right? So the problem is, and this can sound stupid, but some kids have a harder time sticking out tongues than others. My one daughter, her tongue is, she can't stick out her tongue as far as other kids, so when she did it, it was sometimes hard to tell. And also, if you pause between that 3rd and 4th tongue, I'm going to stick out my tongue 4 times. 1, 2, 3, then 4. Meanwhile, half the people have played a 3 card on the table because they think you're done. Kids are going to like the fact that you stick out your tongue. You like that, right? Are we supposed to stick out our tongue normally at people? No, but in this game, it's okay. And people are playing cards, but I found that when we played the game, some of the kids were able to play cards much faster than the others during this time, and that was a little frustrating because, oh, it's 3, but by that time, another kid already had the card on the table. Also, you need to play a certain card when it's your turn. So if someone else has played the 1, I need to play a 2. And then it's Melody's turn. If she doesn't have any 3s, she draws a card. Well, if it keeps coming up like that on her turn, she could have a whole handful of cards. And it seems sometimes like an interminably long time before finally someone plays their last card. And then at that point, they get one of these coins. But that's just 1 round. We found that 1 or 2 rounds was plenty enough for us. We did not want to play until someone got 3 of those coins. And so the game was fun, but fun in like a little kid sort of way. But after that, I just thought it was too long, and I didn't enjoy it that much at all. And I know it's based for kids, but even some of my kids were getting a little discouraged about just how long it was taking. The sticking your tongue out thing was kind of fun a few times, but after that, maybe it got a little old. But I defer the opinion to Melody. Melody, what did you think of the game?
It was very fun.
Okay, well there you go. She liked it. You didn't think it was very long? Did you like sticking out your tongue part of it, the game?
Yeah, it was very funny.
And so, and you were very good at the game. You were able to get your cards out quickly.
Yeah.
And you were playing the game with your sisters. Did they like the game?
Yeah, a little.
They didn't like it quite as much. But so Melody likes the game quite a bit. So for you kids out there, you'll have to listen to her. For me, even though I understand that it was fun for me as an adult, it was just like, when is this over? Is this over yet? How many rounds of this game are we going to play? So who are you going to listen to? Me or Melody?
Thanks for joining us today. For more written, audio, and video reviews, as well as the #1 board game podcast, check out the website at www.thedicetower.com. Until then, this is Eric Summerer, and you've been watching The Dice Tower.